Hey, FlimsyLunchTray here, and welcome to World of Warships, where today we're going to be opening up 130 super containers from the 10-year anniversary here on my NA server account. Apparently, I realized once you buy a whole 130, you can only buy max 130. It automatically opens the other amount that you buy. So it's going to be a combination here, but here are the 30 containers that I have opened, so you can kind of see a summary of that here. So we've done 7 days premium, 1500 steel, 22,500 coal, 75,000 free XP, some blue and green economic boosters, and of course there's going to be combat signals in that. The rest of the containers we're opening one at a time, and I'm 129, I think, away from a guaranteed drop in terms of a ship. So I'm hoping we end up pulling a ship out of these. So we're just going to open these up one at a time, because for me that's kind of fun. I like being surprised, if at all possible. But we'll go through pretty fast. We won't take long. So we're probably definitely going to have some combat signals to sell after this. I was stocking up, but then I've sold more. Real game, I don't want more combat signals. You can give us other things besides combat signals. Those aren't bad. Some coal, 7,500. And I like to be able to skip the animation. It goes like so much faster now. Definitely need more of the economic boosters. We're getting pretty low on some of the green ones. Is when you do like the whole animation, there's another 7 days, you can actually hear if you get a ship or not, or does this like click sound. I don't know if it'll do that because I'm kind of just opening them really fast. It might still, but I did one of these videos in the past and someone was like accusing me of hacking or, oh, there we go, cheating the game. No! I thought I already had that ship. Oh, I would have got it out of the way. No. I literally just bought the Arizona earlier to knock out any tier 6 ships, but I didn't see this one for doubloons or coal. No, we got rickrolled on the super containers. But yeah, but I got accused of like hacking or cheating in the game somehow like 2 years ago, just because that sound gave it away. But that time it didn't do it, so they may have changed it completely now. More coal. The Makarov. It goes back to the when Wargaming. The reason I laugh so hard, if you're new here to the channel or World of Warships, Wargaming had a short list a while back where basically everyone basically was getting a Makarov who didn't have a Makarov. Even people who played the game for a while, because it was on the short list before you would like move up and get like really good things. So okay, so it's 21 days of premium. And let's see, I don't even remember. Can I see, yeah, detailed information about the container? So just to take a breather for a moment, like this is kind of that breakdown where you're more likely to pull a tier 5 through tier 7 ship, right? And then it goes into the tier 8 through 9 and then tier 10. And then one of the items from the following list here with the breakdown of the percentages. So yeah, so we'd like to get more like steel, coal, or you know, another ship would be cool. So now we're like guaranteed drop in 191 because it resets at 200. Before Wargaming, actually they have it, like you would get 15,000 coal, 100 combat signals, and then they halved it all. So then you're guaranteed dropping from like 100 to 200. This is back in the days when Wargaming wasn't very like the drop rates were much more concealed and not as transparent as they are now. So we have some better mechanics in the game for community, so Wargaming has done well by that. But you used to get, like, if you got a really good container, like you would get double the amount for most things back in the day compared to now. So I have been lucky in the past where I've pulled 2 to 3, even sometimes 4 ships, but I don't know if that's going to be us today. Dang. I thought I had Makarov, man. That's like so depressing. I did buy Nottingham for, what was it, like 110,000 coal. Oh, more premium. Yeah. Yeah. Thought I had Makarov already. I wouldn't have minded actually physically trying to get that out of the way, but I wonder if it's on the list or ships that are not rotated out right now. Well, this is a really like rare special ship to get. I don't know. More coal. Okay, combat signals. That is the nice thing. Like, if you're able to have a lot of festive tokens to spend. Like, I still haven't gone through all my ships yet to pull the festive rewards off of, because, you know, it's 6 years of playing World of Warships. So you end up, during this event, it's great for the, you know, it's these events, the 10-year anniversary and the anniversaries in World of Warships, and of course the Christmas events are really rewarding the longer you've played the game. So Wargaming kind of has this angle of, you know, reward the players who've been playing the game for longer. So it entices you to stick around, potentially not leaving the game. I mean, a lot of people who maybe have quit World of Warships, like, they'll come back just for these anniversary events, just to get things in the game. And then they're like, what the heck is this ship or that ship? So, but I don't blame them. Like, I had a pretty brutal day. This is Friday. So, you know, I had that Friday Missouri video. Ooh, doubloons. I think you used to get 2,500 doubloons in a super container back in the day. But I had a pretty brutal day overall in playing Missouri. I had teams. The destroyer would die on destroyer would die on the flank, opposite flank, and the team would just abandon it. There'd be 4 people there. They would outnumber the enemy team, and they just run to the opposite side of the map, and battles would end really fast. But I finally landed a really good video that I think will be Monday's video, which you probably have already seen. More coal. India Delta, where are we at now? We got 33 left to go. I normally have pulled 2 ships at least in the past. But I wonder if the changes in drop percentages have affected that. That's hysterical. Still laughing about the Makarov in my head. Hey, but at least this video should be shorter, right? Some more economic boosters. Because we're just opening them so fast without the whole iteration. So if you're wondering where that is, show the container delivery animation, right? So if I click on that, that's where you kind of get that click sound, come back out, and then it's all of this, right? So you just click that button right there if you want to go through it faster. Ooh, another 1,000 doubloons. Says 2,000 doubloons. We'll take that. More coal. One more ship. Can we get one more ship? So I have all the coal ships I can get up to tier 9 in the armory that are currently available, and I have all the doubloon ships that are available up to tier 7 and up. I need to I've got like 4 tier 7s I need to get, like Hood and Munchin. So basically, like, the Santa container events get better the longer you play the game for the Santa crates, because then it's like, as you play the game longer, you're kind of you're working towards getting the low tier fodder out of the way. So maybe you could pull like a really classic ship. Like for me, like the ship I want the most is Benham. 10 more to go. Don't know, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if we're gonna pull another ship. But hey, at least we pulled it earlier than later. But I also have to add in the fact that we opened up, the game automatically opened up 30 containers before we got to this point. But Elite Commander XP is looking pretty good. I'll probably review and see everything where we're at now after this. Because I had like 295,000 coal. I burned 110,000 on Nottingham. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. Because I was debating about getting black. Yeah, we did pretty good, I think, overall there. So let's look here. So, yeah, that's definitely 820 now on that. And then over 1,000 Sierra Bravos. They're going to be selling some combat signals. But, you know, these are kind of more the valuable ones in my head. 1,000 Victor Limas. Commander, Elite Commander XP. Oh, almost 2 million now. That's good. I'm working on getting a couple commanders up to 21 points right now, so we'll probably spend some of that there. And then, yeah, I think it was overall just 2,000 doubloons we got. XP up to 442,000. Let's go in the armory and look at our coal situation now. And I can check out premium. So 255, I think we were closer to 200 days maybe before I did this. So yeah, so we definitely went back up. We made our 110,000 off of getting Nottingham back in full and then some. It's like another, what, 30,000? Yeah, and over another 30,000 coal. Put us back up. When I looked at steel earlier, I'm pretty sure I was around 11,000. So that's actually really good. And I don't think we got any Research Bureau points that I can recall off the top of my head. Yeah. So that's pretty good. Not bad overall. Let's check out our little reward here in the form in shape of a little Makarov. I don't know if I can find the meme, but there's a pretty funny meme with this boat that goes back to when that was I think it was like 2-3 years ago. That was a bit of a meme in the community. So, yeah, I got rickrolled by Makarov. So, anyhow, I hope you got to laugh with me a little bit there on that one. But that's going to be the video of today. So I just wanted to share with you what I got out of here, out of my NA account. My EU account, I don't have a ton of ships on it. So there's not going to be, I'd be so shocked if I pulled a ship out of that. I'd have greater chances with standard crates than the super containers on EU, since I have more higher tier ships over there versus the number of ships I have here on NA. So that being said, if you liked this video, give a thumbs up. If you didn't, give a thumbs down. Subscribe if you want to see more. If you subscribe, thanks so much. I appreciate it. Thank you to my Patreon supporters. Let me know in the comments what you got, if you got anything really cool out of your super containers with the 10-year anniversary reward event. So until next time, take care.